to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you would pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi. I'll allow it. Hi, guys.
But you see how good things can be when you just let
Oh,
things
brother.
happen.
You say I'm so strict. I play along. And then when I play along,
But
you
I
got to
saw
rub my nose in it.
No, but
when
I
play
saw it when I
along.
looked over. I was like, I'm expecting Talley to be smiling, enjoying how beautiful that went, and you were snarling. You were upset.
I did it. I did the fun.
You looked like the penguin angrily putting the heart on
That's
the card.
my whole vibe.
But stop, because it was fun. You
You
could have enjoyed.
I like you the way you are.
Enjoy the lunch.
Just because I did not look like I enjoyed it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, child, them youngest siblings ate me up on Twitter so bad.
And I said, whack her again.
I'm right. Having
No, you're not.
having friends that are younger siblings or only children is very difficult. It's like having kids of your own. I'm sorry. Then they like, ain't nobody tell y'all to come over here acting like everybody mama. We are not your younger siblings. Meanwhile, you niggas be swinging from the fucking ceiling fan.
No, I
doing
don't.
whatever the fuck you want to do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
Here's the thing.
Nope.
Talley creates situations for herself to be, oh, I'm just so stressed out from raising y'all. No one asked you to do that.
I don't
We
do
were
it. I do that.
We were at Cheesecake Factory on Friday.
Fine.
We're at Cheesecake Factory, and me and Rita having a good time. We're enjoying our cocktails and our appetizers. And here's Talley. And we're
This
like,
is an exaggeration. First of all,
no, let me finish.
It's an exaggeration.
She's stressing out, and I say, because I'm gonna make fun of Talley, I said, bitches love starting to clean up shit at the kickback to look like wifey material, right? And we laugh.
Just hold on. I have done that. I have pre-bussed every table you and I have ever sat at.
I know.
Since you've known me. I can't help it.
Let me land. But again, she's stressing herself out by pre-bussing, and I understand why you pre-bus. Pre-bus is crazy by itself.
Okay.
Pre-bus woman the table, and you want to be a courtesy to the whatchamacallit, and understand that. But that's such an older sibling thing of you to do, because I gotta always make sure it's okay. And not saying, oh, this is her job, she should clean the pitch pot. I'm not saying that.
I know you're not saying that.
But at the same time, you can't sit. It's fine.
It wasn't fine.
It's fine.
It literally wasn't. Can I
yes.
say why it wasn't fine?
Because we had a bunch of appetizer plates.
It was a bunch of shit all over the table. You ordered something to go. Rita and I both ordered desserts. This girl has 75 fucking plates to come and grab off the table. It's shit everywhere in this motherfucker. And it's not like I'm mad at you or Rita for not doing it. This is my project. I've done this to myself. I've thrusted this responsibility upon me.
Wait,
stop.
That's it right there.
But I wasn't stressed. I was just doing it because it needed to be done.
You thrust yourself into resresponsibility.
If you're not doing it, and Rita's not doing it, and I'm not doing it, who's driving the fucking boat? Who's doing it?
And we had this conversation last week too, because she was older sistering, and I was comparing her to my older sister, who older sisters too, and I was like, no one required y'all to do that. Y'all took it upon yourselves to do the things. And now you're stressed out by the things, but you could have just not did the things.
Then the things remain undone. There are things.
The things would have been fine.
The things have to be. There are things in this world that don't need to be done. I'll allow it.
And you do them anyway.
And that's fair.
And that's the point. That's it.
But there are things in this world that need to be done.
Yes.
So if we all sitting here looking fucking stupid, and then my thing with restaurants or anything in general, and I know that I don't think I do the most. I think I do more than is required. This girl is at work. She got on a button down and fucking slacks, her pants all pulled all tight.
Because
this
she
is
works
not
at
a
the
good
Cheesecake
day.
Factory.
But she's still at work. And then here come three bitches eating everything in sight.
And we showed it, and I had a great time.
Everywhere, and biscuits and bread and jam and butter. If it were me, you hoes know you could have stacked them plates up.
I think for her, and we were pleasant the entire time she was kicking with us. I think she was fine because, and again, not in a look down classic kind of way, but that's part of the job is picking up plates. She wasn't gonna be like, I can't believe these hoes. Maybe pick up plates, the place where plates are that need to be picked up. She would have been like, oh yeah, come on, that's part of the routine.
As a previous pastime plate picker, that's exactly how I used to feel. as a person who it was my job to get the plates at the end, it would look like that was the first day that some people had ever used plates and silverware. I would literally be like, these people were raised.
She had like 10
without
tables.
rules.
I don't think she would have been offended if we didn't do that. I'll say that.
It was just a thing that needed to be done, and I did it. I don't know why I'm getting so much fucking flack. You're chapping my ass
but
about
no,
these
I'm
fucking
gonna
plates.
chap your ass because also as we were talking about things, Talley made it seem like her and Rita parent me, and I still resent it. And the point you made still don't make sense to me.
How about this? Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about it. Get comfortable in your resentment because I said it.
I don't give a fuck.
And it's true.
You think I'm not comfortable in resentment? That's my
mean,
whole vibe.
Get cozy in
being
it.
angry about things. So she's like, I was talking about another thing about, people having friends that need to be parents or whatever. She's like, yeah, me and Rita parent you. I said, I don't ask you bitches for shit. I don't ask y'all for nothing. I'm a very self-sufficient bitch, even in my little sisterdom with my actual sisters. I don't ask y'all hoes for nothing. And then she gonna say, oh, well, you like to disappear at the club. So...
But you know what?
And that's fun.
See, but behind the scenes, me and Rita have to consider getting you a Sims headband with the arrow so we can fucking see you.
It's not an arrow. It's called a plumb bob. And
Oh,
it's more of a diamond.
Oh, sorry. Get you a wigwam and a zip zorb. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well,
we
it's
have
not
to
an
consider
arrow.
tying a balloon to your wrist or giving you a stack of napkins to throw up so we can find your motherfucking ass
Do
when
you
you
bitches
decide.
think y'all are special? Huh?
I never said I was special.
I've been disappearing at parties since 2011, bitch. I do that. I do my rounds. What niggas in here?
I don't
need
care
them
what you
hoes
do
to
with these
see
other
me.
bitches.
I
Let's
need
talk
to
about
go.
me.
Who am I kiss in the mouth? I disappeared for 45 minutes at Jungle Fever in 2015, and I kissed 2 niggas in the mouth.
And this sounds like a person that needs to be not parented. This
and
sounds
it's
like
not
somebody
even a
that
parent
don't need
thing.
to be.
I'm just being a Jezebel. That's fun to me.
Jezebels need parents.
I have parents. Well. And I want to say this is a PSA. I know I make a lot of dead daddy jokes. This is how it goes. I say it, Talley reacts like this, everyone reacts like this, and you can laugh. Y'all are not invited into the dead daddy jokes. I had an instance the other day, and he meant well. And it would have been funny, but I was like, hey, I think I've made everyone too comfortable. We were out at the club, and they ordered wings and shots and shit, and some random white man paid the tab. I'm like, oh, we got wings. He's like, yeah, man, the white man paid. God looked out. I'm like, hell yeah, come on, God. He's like, no, your dad looked out and got his shots. And I was like, y'all can't, if you can call your daddy on the phone, you can't play the dead daddy joke game with me. I don't like it. You can't come play with us. You can't sit with us. Now, if your daddy dead, let's do it all day. Like the girl who was weird on Twitter last year and y'all dragged her. Thank you guys so much. It wasn't even so much that what she said hurt my feelings. Bitch, you can't come sit with me. That was very, we not here.
I can call my dad.
Well,
But at what cost?
if we want to get dark about daddies, we can get dark about daddies.
Oh no, me, you, and Rita are the
just-
dad trauma trifecta. It is very
just,
funny.
It's
to
all
me.
different. My dad dead, Rita dad, not
Somewhere.
dead. He's somewhere. Your daddy is not dead. Everybody's shit is just.
Every time Rita bursts out,
I never knew my father. It's funny. Daddy issues are funny. It's not our fault. Our dads did whatever they did, or or what they didn't do. Like live,
man.
it's jokes.
It's jokes.
It's funny.
It's all jokes. It's all funny. The dads are.
That was my joke of the
too.
week, by the way.
My joke. I have 2 jokes of the week. I guess I should say one. I joined a bowling league. They're both will be bowling league jokes, but I joined a bowling league.
Clap.
Huh?
Saying clap.
Yes, clap for me. I joined one because I had tweeted that one of my goals for the year was to be a better bowler. We got a strong family history of bowling. My grandmother and grandfather, when they were married, hosted a bowling league in the 70s. My father and all my uncles are really good bowlers. I never really got into it because learning things from my father is an incredibly skilled athlete in any athletic thing that he wants to do. He's very good at all kinds of games and shit like that. It's just his jam. Mm-hmm. He's a terrible teacher. And it makes learning things not fun.
Yeah.
And so before I started, trying to be a good bowler on my own, the last time I had gone bowling was with him. And I think I talked about this. He was so critical of himself that it was no longer a fun outing.
Like,
and
hey,
you
man.
know how like you watch your parents do something and you're like, Oh, that's why you were the way you were with me, because you're that way
With yourself.
So I was gonna ask him. I wanted to go bowling with him that time because I wanted it to be a thing that we do on a regular basis. Bless my fucking heart. I'm never coming back in this bitch with you.
You get to banging your head on the floor. I'm not having a good time.
Very, very much like stupid. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
never mind. Let's just
So,
play hockey. Yeah.
So I tweeted that I wanted to be a better bowler because I like to be able to do masculine things better than men. I like to be good at spades and dominoes and all that shit, shooting dice.
Sure.
I like for men to feel uncomfortable with my presence in masculine environments. So, goddamn, I got distracted by the door. So when I tweeted that I wanted to be a better bowler, this guy that I know was like, oh, he texted me. He was like, I'm in a league, and see how niggas lie? He said one of the girls hasn't shown up or she's doing something, so like you can come sub for her. So I said, okay, I can come do that. By one of the girls, he meant the girl.
The singular girl.
The only girl. So I showed up to this bowling league and it's 6 more house niggas.
Honestly, you could have just left out bowling league. It could have been like a Mad Libs. I show up to blank anywhere, and then it's 6
more house niggas?
What's the 6-word horror story?
Exactly.
That, any circumstance, that's the worst possible situation.
I said, so by one of the girls, you meant the only one that was a part of this. So
you one of the girls now.
I'm the girl. So we're playing. Mind you, I show up. I had a sinus headache. It was terrible, but I had already committed to it. So I'm like, I'm doing it. When I say them niggas mopped the floor with my ass, and we're all on the same team, but like, I wasn't the lowest scorer, but I only scored higher than the one guy who was really hungover. That's the only person who I scored higher than. So I said, okay, I have to fix this. So I took it upon myself to go to the bowling alley, and I bought myself a bowling pass, which means I get to bowl 2 free games every day until September. Mm-hmm. And so I have been practicing. So this past week, I was the person who clinched the game for us. I was the scorer that scored the scores to do the scoring, and I'm very happy about that. So I am very much into old white man hobbies right now. That's what I'm doing.
Honestly, and not that white people are the standard, but doing white people shit, hashtag or quote white people shit, they've cracked the code. Because honestly, when you don't have to worry about oppression, you can really have fun doing everything else. And honestly, doing white people shit is fucking fun, man. Honestly,
the last couple times I went up to the bowling alley on my own, not to play in the league, but just like to go do it, I don't drink beer, but now I understand the allure of like, when I get off work, I'm gonna go to the bowling alley, bowl me a couple frames, get me a couple beers. Like, I get that. Like, it's just such... And then it's just like so fulfilling to just do some shit like that by yourself. Like when I used to see old white men bowling in bowling alleys alone, I would just kind of be like, get a load of this fucking guy. But now I'm this fucking guy.
Yeah, being this fucking guy is kind of cool sometimes. You just need a little something to do, man.
Yeah.
Find you a little hobby, find you a little something. And that's what I think I'm gonna find. Like when I did the gymnastics, I just don't have time to do it when I want to do it. And when I think, did you just do that?
They were already breaking, so I finished it.
Okay.
They literally were already breaking, so I just snapped it in half. It was breaking, so I broke it. That's an inappropriate... Okay. No, I'm working on being more socially appropriate. Is this inappropriate, what I did?
I just didn't have context. I just looked over, and the glasses were 2 Mike Wazowski glasses.
My thinking is that they are broken, and if I keep them together, I'm going to be under the illusion that they can be fixed, and they can't. So I just broke it, so I would not be attached.
May I have one?
Yes.
So anyway. I feel like Spy Kids.
Remember when you
had the thing? Spy Kids was the coolest movie I'd ever seen when it came out, and then I watched it as an adult, and I was like,
microwave
with the McDonald's in it, and like it's McDonald's, and they were flying, and the thumb niggas and all of that.
The thumb niggas is nuts.
You know what?
Would I be sexy with one eye?
Sure, Leela. Do you know who Leela
that is?
You don't watch Futurama?
I know. Now I know who that is.
The bitch with the one eye.
The bitch with the one eye. Yeah.
Speaking of bad bitches, and I guess it's not what I saw on TikTok, but what I saw on HBO Max, because it's HBO Max again. That fucking Jane Mansfield documentary was some of the best shit I've ever seen on television in my life.
The actress Jane Mansfield?
Yes.
The old Hollywood actress?
Yes.
Well, now I need to watch it.
Mariska Hargitay.
Big Nepo baby.
from SVU is her daughter.
Yes.
Bitch.
Did you know she was a super nepo until you saw that?
No, I knew that was her mama.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. I don't want to spoil, like, to think that there's a spoiler for a documentary.
You can always spoil stuff for me because I don't care. I'm going to watch it anyway.
Okay. This can be a segment. Mel describes. So.
Go on.
She starts the documentary off just saying, you know, she died, Jane died when Mariska was 3.
Damn.
So it was a car accident in New Orleans. The kids were in the car. She has an older sister who her mama had at like 16 from her first husband. Mm-hmm. They divorced when she moved to Hollywood. And then
on the husband's part.
Sure. And then Mariska's daddy, she had 3 kids with him, 2 older brothers. Mm-hmm. He was like some bodybuilder from like Hungary, whatever. Hungary? I think it's Hungary.
Is Hungary a place?
So like Mickey Jr. and like Zoltan, and then Mariska was the baby. Come to find out, she had a 4th baby.
They was just shaking letters up in a cup with
left him.
Go ahead.
3rd husband.
Dang.
Had a baby by him, who was the baby when she died.
Okay.
And then she was with her new nigga who she was leaving the last husband because he was beating on her. Had a new nigga who was a divorce attorney. He died in the car too. It was her, the lawyer man, some other people.
How big was this car?
Right, it couldn't have been that big. So maybe it was just them 2, the kids. So 2 brothers were in there. They got hauled out to the hospital. She was lodged under the seat. And when the boys came to, they were like, "Where's the baby? Where's Mariska? Where's the baby?" And they were like, "What?" Turned around. She was still in the wreckage. Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
So she was just like, you know, growing up, she never knew her mother. And everyone always talked about how fine her mother was, or she was a whore or whatever. Like, because she was like a pin-up, all this kind of stuff. She kind of resented her mother, right? So she's like, you know, during the pandemic, I really decided to dig deep and like figure out who my mother was and to tell her story and all this stuff. So just talk about how she grew up in, what was it? She grew up in Texas? I can't remember what she said she was from, so don't get me lying. Mm-hmm. But moved to Hollywood to follow her dream. She already had that one baby. Then she started doing movies and shit, and she kind of played into, Marilyn really was like the
it girl.
The it girl, but like kind of opened that door for like hot bitches to be the dumb blonde. Mm-hmm. So she was playing the hot bitch dumb blonde, but she was really, really smart and talented and like multi-talented, play instruments, all kinds of shit. But people didn't take her seriously because she was hot. And then she was always kind of hot in the ass, so she was talking to different niggas and shit. Mm-hmm. And the husband, her second husband, Mariska daddy, left her because she was fucking up the niggas. And she was just like,
yeah, you got me.
You got me. Basically, left her for the 3rd Italian nigga who she was fighting with. He won shit, so she divorced him. Again, Mariska's only 3.
Right.
So this husband number 3.
So the Italian is her daddy.
The Hungarian is her daddy.
Okay. Go ahead.
But actually, we're going to get there in a second.
No, I got it. I'm here. I'm with
you. So, she had divorced the daddy already when her mama died. Mm-hmm. So, all this shit happened. She's with the new man. All this drama. I'm doing like the very, very short version. Mm-hmm. All of that happened. So, she's having to unpack all of this, growing up without her mama. Oh my God, so much. I love your mom so much. But she don't know that lady for real. Mm-hmm. And all of the, you know, negative stuff she was doing, because once the action dried up, she was doing club appearances.
And the
mama, she was doing club appearances and stuff, so that was very frowned upon.
What does a club appearance look like
back in the day? So like doing nightclubs, kind of like with the dreams,
like a walkthrough.
Not even like a walkthrough. She's not Ari and Jada, but she was kind of performing.
Okay, because you said club appearance. I'm like,
she
just in a section.
Bottles on me, James Pitfield, titties out.
And she's like, oh, fashion's for everyone.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my ragtime.
She was singing the shit in the club, but that was again frowned upon.
Right.
So basically, like,
it's white Jew. She was doing Jew.
Sure. Yeah. So all this happened. Her mama dies. All this stuff. So she's growing up not knowing her mama. She would be sent to her mother's mother during the summer when her brothers would go out to wherever white people go for the summer, right? So, but she would stay with her grandmama. And one day she was like, "Oh, you know, I love my dad so much. He's the best. He's the best." And her grandma was like, "I'm all you have." And she was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" So she grows up. She's in her 20s now. She's in college. No, she goes to the first one. Okay. You know, I'm horrible at telling stories. So, but I love the confusion because it makes it fun. Mm-hmm. She goes to, and dives into stan culture, even pre-internet. Mm-hmm. So the president of Jane Mansfield fan club invites her over to a party. It's Jane Mansfield shit everywhere, and which is like very, very uncomfortable.
Correct.
So she was like 15 or 20 or something. I think she was in college. She was like 20 years old. And she was just kind of like, thank you, because she don't know this lady.
Right. You love her more than I do.
I don't know her. So time goes by, and he invites her again when she's like 25. 25. Yeah, she was 25. And she gets there, and it's not as crazy anymore. He's just showing her pictures of her mom. And she was like, oh, he was like, oh, do you want to see a picture of such and such? Of let's say, Morty? And she's like, who the fuck is Morty? And he was like, oh, you don't know.
Who the hell is Morty?
Bitch, her real daddy. And then a bitch get on here.
What is that money, LaShondra?
LaShondra ain't even her motherfucking name. The Hungarian man ain't even her motherfucking daddy. He raised her as his own. Her mama was fucking some nigga from the club. Some Italian singer nigga who was at the club.
She like her Italian.
She do like her Italian.
I get it.
Got with the Italian man, knocked the fuck up. They going through Europe together. And then she was like, hey, so like, if I got pregnant by another man, would you stay with me? He was like, hell no. And she was just like, yikes. And he was just like, I don't ever want to see you again.
The thing about it is, I want to talk about, I don't really cheat. But knowing my luck, if I did, I would indeed get pregnant by the other nigga. My plan is to just be like, this is your baby.
So,
and we'll see what happens. Just,
so
you might not believe me because I'm a terrible liar. I'm going to be like, this your baby.
I'll be like, here's how fucking player Jane is. So the story was they got divorced.
She a Sagittarius?
They publicly, we'll see. Look up. They publicly got divorced and then got back together mysteriously around the time that she was born. That's what the public saw. Mm-hmm. But the real story is she got pregnant by this other nigga. He left her. She came back home and he was just like, look, I'll just raise the baby as my own. To the point when Mariska brought it up to him, he was like, don't ever speak of this again. No, you are my daughter. She got him to raise the daughter to his dying day.
But niggas used to do that. Niggas
don't have no honor no more.
Niggas don't have no honor no more because niggas used to have a vested interest in like you not looking crazy. And I don't know where we went as a society. Now, were they hitting you with 2x4s for stepping out on them? Sure.
But Jane was a bad
bitch. Were
bitch.
you getting Luke Kane kicked after you dropped that baby? Yes. But publicly, they had a vested interest in you not...
We're having a baby in December, and I can't wait to show y'all. It's going to be so beautiful. That's my version of a transatlantic accent. But
that was good. It was good. I liked
it. Thank you. And I'm just like, diva.
A diva.
The whole doc. Diva.
I'm so bad at lying. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can never pull that off. This is my second joke of the week. So I was outside with a friend, but I know that he likes me, right? So I was outside with a friend. We're going to get a drink. And we go up to the rooftop to get a drink. And I see a familiar face, but I don't know where. So in my mind, I'm like, thank you. In my mind, I'm like, I know this nigga. I just don't know how I know this nigga. So said nigga sees me and he goes, Talley? And I go, my mind is like SpongeBob pulling out his file cabinets. I'm like, how do we know this nigga? So the nigga is like, you don't remember me? And I was like, I remember your face. And he was getting angry. And I was like, and then the nigga next to me is also with no right to be angry, getting angry. So it's two angry niggas angry at me. I've got no idea what's going on because I think he figured it out before I figured it out. So the nigga was like, oh. And I was like, oh. I was like, where do I know you from? And that nigga cocked that head so far to the right and did this. And I said, oh. Nigga paid his tab and left.
That's what you said.
So the nigga that I was with, shut up. The nigga that I was with was like, where do you know that nigga from? Because he knew the nigga. And so
he knew
they know each other. And so he was like, where do you know that nigga from? When I tell you without skipping a beat, I could not lie. I said, ooh, from sex.
From the sex store, from the sex class.
He said from sex. I said, yeah, from sex.
I did the butt with him.
I did. We rubbed butts so crazy, butts and fronts. And
now you remember, huh?
He was like, so you don't remember having sex with that whole nigga? I was like, disassociated. I said, I swear to God, I don't. I said, I put that shit out of my head so crazy. It wasn't that it was bad. It's just like, I have very limited brain space. Not in a way that I'm calling myself stupid or slow, but just like it's like a small
title. That's very funny.
What?
Limited brain
space. You know how you go from living in a house to an apartment, and it's like I've got to pare some of this shit down. I can't take all this shit.
That's where I'm living right now. I'm like, you're going back to my mom's house.
Period. But I can't send no niggas to my mom's house. So in my mind, like I keep like big loves and just like sex. I know I can't forget in my mind. But otherwise, like, what do I need to remember this nigga for, man? And I don't even be having that much sex. It's just like you don't exist to me anymore. Like, I genuinely, I still don't remember the sex.
You know,
I remember the head. Once I clocked who he was, I was like, great mouth, stellar. But I still don't remember the sex. Not for real. And
I'd be like doomsday prepping of running into one of my old hoes when I'm out with my king. And it just don't happen.
But see, I should have fainted. But I just didn't remember. Not that this was my nigga. It didn't matter. But it's just like uncomfortable.
It's
just an uncomfortable
and
situation.
It's like now you being weird because why you mad? You being weird because why you mad? We fucked in like 2017. I don't understand.
I fucked that nigga damn near 10 years ago. Come on.
I done had like 18
Jesus Christ.
coochie updates in 2017. You did not fuck
This
me.
is not even the same coochie.
That's not even me.
He got discontinued coochie. They don't even sell that.
They don't
no
even make
more.
that coochie
They
no
don't
more.
even make it.
That's fucking Saturn pussy.
They
right there.
don't even make it. That's limited edition coochie. He don't even make that no more. It wasn't even. Fuck him.
I don't even.
It probably wasn't that good compared to today.
Oh no! If you fucked me in 2016, 17, 18, 19,
That shit was mid. Cause today, all I got is outside in them runs.
this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This for Chris McCrona, kind of like, nigga. My coochie's so much better. You wouldn't even know what you fuck. You fuck that mid bitch. I don't even know. This the new body.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah, that's old. That's old.
This shit. So what he said, CJ Wild moves.
Have you seen the alien nigga outside of Magic City?
I want nothing to do with that. I want absolutely.
Them Earth man. Them Earth. That is the funny shit. I love when niggas are funny, like genuinely funny.
Cause why are you dressed like an alien outside of Magic?
And have the actual paint on your body. It's so funny.
I don't like outside nonsense. I hate outside nonsense. I was sitting, so I can't tell y'all my ritual, never mind. I be about to tell so much of my business as somebody is going to be sitting on my chest in the middle of the night, the way that I be telling my fucking
But when I
routines
say,
and
but
shit.
when I
No, you're right. You're right. I tell you you're right.
No, I be so paranoid about shit like that. So I'm just like, ever since they did that to me when I was on vacation in Mexico and I'm trying
That
to
was
post
so
my thirst
terrible,
trap, and it's
yeah.
like, oh, you at the secret Mochi all-inclusive, all adults only. What the fuck is your problem?
Child. But anyway.
So now, like, even when our pool video, as soon as you walked up, I was like, AI, let me blur the whole background.
Yeah.
Because I don't need nobody being like, oh, I know where that pool is. Let me go see them titties.
And people are so crazy. That's why my face kept disappearing in the video. I was like, what the fuck going on?
No, I was blurring the background.
But anyway, so I was doing one of my routines that I do, and like I run into a lot of listeners because a lot of listeners live in my neighborhood, and I didn't realize that. So somebody started walking up to me while I was at the bar after, doing one of my little rituals. I was having a spicy margarita. I thought he was a listener. So usually I'm very just like open to like speaking to people, which I know I need to chill because I'd be like, oh my God, hi. But he walks up on me. He's like, hey, can I interrupt you for a second? I'm like, yeah. This nigga whips out a camera and one of them little lapel clip microphones.
Oh, one of the YNs doing them.
He wasn't a YN. He was a ON.
A grown man.
A grown man. He walked up on me with that shit, and then like I'm when I say I'm balls deep in this margarita, so I'm tipsy. And I'm like, the boy got to get his content, man. Like, clearly this is like a big thing.
So you're going to be in a compilation.
I was in a video, and it was just like, them videos where they give you the acronym and you got to guess like the black saying or whatever.
Well, those aren't so bad.
And he was nice. He was sweet. So if for some reason you see this, no judgment to you. I do consider that outside nonsense, though. And I hate outside nonsense. Yeah. Especially religious outside nonsense. But I be fucking with them. Them people on the belt line that think you don't know Jesus, I'd be like, hey.
With them long ass skirts as hot as it is, and it'd be like, I don't know if these people are like indigenous or like from
indigenous.
Because
of the long skirts?
No, I know an indigenous person when
I know you. I'm not saying
that.
Yeah,
but I'm like, what cult are my Mexican brothers and sisters in that they over here bothering people on the belt line?
Child. And because I'll say like, no, like, and I'd be thinking I'm joking, and because they think I'm being funny, like they'll keep talking to me, but I'd be like, me and Jesus are.
Y'all not the only people that know Jesus.
Are tight. Like me and Jesus are cool, and then they'll look at how I'm dressed.
Because they are closer to the park.
Yeah, they'll look at how I'm dressed and be like, you look a little bit like a whore.
No, you talking about a man coming up to you is so funny because at Essence Festival, obviously men are going to be there. It's for black women, but obviously men are going to be there because men exist, right? Yeah. But it was so funny to me. I'm at the concert. I'm at VIP, so it has like the little buffet or whatever, having a good time. I'm like, I'm at the dessert table. I'm like, ooh, it's cookies and brownies. What do I want? Cookies or brownies? Cookies or brownies? This nigga, cause like, this nigga comes, be me, sit, be normal, face this way, act like you getting cookies and brownies.
Am I sitting at the buffet?
Yeah, pretend like you're standing up and decide in between. You gonna get me some? Mind you, I'm short, so he's coming from
Over the
above,
top of your
and
head.
he's like,
Oh my God, please.
I was like, ah!
Oh my God.
I should not have to be sexually harassed at Essence, first of all. Second of all, I'm at the buffet, mind my business. I had on my little slut outfit, but my feet hurt bad, so I put my fucking Vomeros on, so I have on my fucking walking auntie shoes. I'm just trying to get my cookies and brownies.
And sit down somewhere.
And honestly, because I'm so not used to men being up on me that aren't Dwayne, so in my brain, the delusion was like, oh, that's Dwayne.
Because it's automatic.
Because my automatic, so I was like, oh, wait, does Dwayne, because Dwayne's him. And then my brain was like, no, he's fucking not.
No, he's not. Who is this?
So I was like, and he was like, and he looked like Jaleel White, so I'm already terrified. I'm like,
I mean,
because why do you look like
woo jump scare.
So I'm like, I don't know if this has worked before, but when I look at him, he's like, boom, hit you with a line. What's up? And I'm just like, as if, and I walk away, and he was just like,
Men are terrifying. I don't know if I said this on here, but I was out with some of my homegirls, and I was dancing. You know how you are shaking ass for the joy of shaking ass. You're not even considering that, like, a man is consuming you. Like, I'm not even thinking about the fact that, like, niggas are looking at me. And can see me. So I'm shaking ass. Mind you, I will say this is not an excuse on behalf of this nigga, but it was grade A ass that I was throwing. Because
yeah, of course,
what else is it going to be?
It's your ass.
This man comes behind me, and I shit you not, tries to bend me over in front of him like we fuck, like we go together. So I said, hey, no.
What the fuck?
I said, hey, no, thank you. And I was, when I say much more polite than he deserved, but like, I don't want to get punched in the face.
Because you're already crazy.
You're already crazy for coming to bend me over off the rip. Like, that's just, you don't know me. We haven't had no hello, hi, how are you? So I don't put it past you that you would elbow me if you felt offended. I'm correct. He's crazy. So he tries to bend me over. I said, oh, no, thank you. He goes, oh, all right, bet. And then my friend, he then gets behind her while she's dancing and tries to like grind his dick up on her. So me being the big hairy armpit lesbian that I am, I grabbed her by the waist and put her ass in front of me, and she's drunk, you know what I'm saying? So she don't know what the hell going on. Then he like, oh, it's like that, so I can't dance with you, and I can't dance with your friend?
Correct.
Yes, bingo. Take your sweaty dick tip back over there to the other side of the fucking room and go dance on somebody else, and you seem married. There's a tan line on your finger. Go help that bitch with them kids. Get the fuck away from me, bro.
The tan line on the finger is crazy.
That's the first thing I check for. That's the first thing I look at. First thing. If this part of your finger is any different
lighter
color, then the rest of you, get the fuck away from me.
I guess it takes a while, huh? This is my Target ring. Mm-hmm. I found it in the bottom of my purse.
And you take your ring off at
every
night?
day.
Yeah.
I do. Like, honestly, I was driving here and forgot my ring, but I had this in my purse. So you gotta keep little shit for yourself.
Right.
You gotta keep little shit. Okay, let's talk about HIIIYYYYYEEEEE. So we have not talked about Love Island since it first started.
So I just want to say emphatically to HIIIYYYYYEEEEE, nobody else is going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You are a lunatic. Them black girls did not do nothing to you. You tried them from day one, episode 1. You, as we're going to discuss, there is a world where you are not the preference for black men.
So that's what I want to talk about. So HIIIYYYYYEEEEE is a case study, obviously in mental health, derogatory, but
I know
also,
a therapist somewhere swinging their feet waiting on her ass. Ooh.
my arms are open wide. But no, HIIIYYYYYEEEEE is a nutcase, and what happens to a dream deferred? But what happens when the preference isn't preferred? Huh?
You're so fucking silly, bro. That's so silly. Why would you say that?
I'm such a scholar, bitch. I really am.
Okay.
But no, and we clocked this a long time ago. So let's go back, because somebody posted this clip, and I knew then this was her temperature checking the villa. When she cried when Olandria told her to shut the fuck up, because you're sitting with your biracial, like, couldn't be me, child. Y'all niggas standing up. Child.
And
she ain't no damn therapy.
People acting like she wasn't being condescending. You're being, because the thing about me.
Couldn't be, y'all, you see it. We see it.
You can't out-bitch me. And that's what I like about Olandria. I don't think Olandria is a bitchy person, but I think she clocks when people are being a bitch. You are being a bitch talking about y'all deserve real men. First of all, it's just Jeremiah.
It's just Jeremiah.
I can go to Gwinnett County and find me a white mom biracial that doesn't use the curl sponge.
I can go to Chamblee and get me one.
I can get me one of them right now. I can come out of this where we at now, turn left and blow a kiss at one of them. They done. We fucking got them. So don't act all special.
But also she kept on weaponizing pussy and the term real men and all that. We're gonna get there. So let me get back to this. So had we been a little bit further in, I feel like Olandria would have checked it better. But I know it was like day 2 or 3, and she was like, the first tears in the villa are for me. I remember she said that. And it's like, again, black girls, we've been here before. Mm-hmm. So she had to smooth that over. And Huda was like, perfect.
Right.
Huda is the real winner of Love Island because she created an environment that was so toxic. Platonically, romantically, sexually, all the Elise, she did it. She created this whole girl environment because you don't want nobody talking to your nigga. So now everybody got to be a girl's girl. Y'all not that close.
And the thing, I want to say 2 things. One more serious than the other. Huda, you probably will never see this, don't care, but I'm talking directly to you. You tried to sexually coerce that man. Period. And just because he's a man, you trying to sexually coerce a person is a fucking crime. And the fact that the Love Island fucking producers edited to make it seem like she was trying to be coercive with physical touch and cuddle when you were trying to coerce that man out of dick. You were trying to mentally fucking control him.
Like he a big mandingo.
He's a big fucking because you wanted shit to go a certain way is fucking disgusting. And I honestly can't wait till you get to hell. Sexual coercion, God forbid I defend a man. I think sometimes, this is gonna sound bad, sometimes sexual coercion, watching it happen to a man irks me more because he's stupid. Bless his fucking heart. He don't even know what's happening. He knows what's happening, but because they so fucking pecker-led, it don't even seem like but even in that such instance, a bad thing to them.
I hadn't even gotten to that part yet, but with the Chris shit, these people are getting 2 hours of sleep a night. This nigga is 6'8", so he need more sleep than the rest of us.
That's a growing boy.
You giving him 2 minutes of sleep because you want to fuck, and he's like, bitch, you fucking kiss me outside of this room. Girl, no, fuck you.
Right.
So the preference not being preferred. We go to Jeremiah kissing Olandria in that challenge, and her being like, whoa, hold on, I thought you didn't like these black monkeys. You know what I'm saying? These non-white, non-black girls get in these spaces. You got all this fucking work done. She was a cute girl, but she was just a girl. You a baddie now, but you purposely look Latina adjacent, and I talked about that in one of my TikTok videos. These niggas think she's Latina.
And she's not.
Granted, her name is Huda, and people would sense be like, obviously this is a Middle Eastern girl, but if you were just a foreign or is born kind of nigga, don't give a fuck.
Latina ain't know what it ain't.
I know what it ain't.
I know what it ain't.
I don't give a fuck what it is. I know what it ain't. So you Latina, Mamacita. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So you've been
and
able
that's why Nick said Mamacita to her because he
thought she was yes, exactly, which is so funny. You want to be dominant. You like to be dominant.
No, okay. She's a criminal. She
put her in jail.
Put her in jail. If a nigga tapped me on my back and asked me for pussy, first of all, if my back is turned,
pussy closed.
It don't even mean pussy closed. Have some game about yourself. Pull my panties down, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, but that booty scoot like
if I'm cool, nigga tap me on my back. Can I have some pussy, please? No! And then I say no. And then I say no. And then
you start counting down.
And
you're saying if you don't give me some pussy, you're gonna have a bad day tomorrow.
We're gonna have a bad day. I'll kill us both.
We're not having a day at all.
We're not having a day at all because we're finna die.
No, like literally the way she moved, and then once the nigga started being over her shit, she started short circuiting because it's like, I thought you guys liked this. They don't want to be bothered. They don't give a fuck how good your hair is. They don't care. And then the fact that Chris was doing everything she wanted, even Shelly got everything this bitch wanted. Everything this bitch wanted from the moment she got in there. Ace followed over her because she wanted Ace that whole time, which was the whole fucking heart rate challenge was about. This bitch getting pancakes and flowers getting ripped about the goddamn ground. She getting this and that. She was comparing her pancakes to hers.
Which is nuts. But you know what the thing about non-black, non-white girls is? They don't have an understanding because they're used to being preferred so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes a nigga just gonna do some shit for a bitch that he not gonna do for you. And that's the game, ho. That just is.
That's the game, ho.
Would I ever admit it at the time? No. There's niggas that I have seen on Instagram do shit for bitches where I'm like, well, what the fuck? Or what the fuck did she do? I'm like, because... And then there's shit that's been done for me that I know bitches are like,
Now, when the fuck he started doing
Now, when
that?
the fuck he started doing big
I've been on both
big
sides
shit.
of that. I've been on both sides
And
of
that's
that.
just the fucking game.
And you just
Thank
ask a nigga, hey, can you post me or at least tell me happy birthday? No, baby. Next bitch, happy birthday to this queen on her birthday. On the actual day, not the day after. And this is her beautiful bitch. Been there.
Now,
done
sometimes I do have questions because I love a good exit interview and I love feedback. Now, if this nigga, okay, if a nigga is doing a little bit more for a bitch than he did for me, that's the game. If I'm crying in a Toyota and she crying in a Rosewood,
And when you
what
get
the fuck
Rolls Royce, so you have Rolls Royce money this whole time?
Because I was getting All-Star specials.
At least she went all out. At least all I get is a trip to the clinic.
Lord.
Extra rib for her pleasure.
That movie,
Corey
I hate
bet.
it so
Anyway,
bad.
back to Hood
But
and her
anyway.
crazy ass. But she was so jealous of Shelly the entire time. And I've noticed this dynamic, even with lighter skinned women, when you get things that they think they deserve for just existing and being light skinned, they start short circuiting too. So it's even more magnified when it's a non-black woman. You see Shelly, beautiful girl, been beautiful, born
So
beautiful.
beautiful.
That's how she came out the coochie. And you trying to, hello, I'm not black, and I'm saying, nigga, what are we talking about? I have the BBL, the boob job, and the nose, and all this stuff. Why am I not getting the things? And Chris was there just for Shelly and still was sweating Shelly up until all that shit blew up. So you don't know how to act.
Because I think
Would it be better if I was ugly? What do you mean by that?
and the thing about it is like, I don't understand because I haven't lived it, but it is interesting that sometimes they can just go, here, nigga, and it works. So because if I had that privilege, because like I said, we all exist in a world of privilege, right? I know my privileges. Sometimes, like, for example, if I'm carrying something heavy or I'm doing something strenuous and I know I have on like good butt pants and men don't come to help me, I'm like, did I not turn my ass on today? I said it's heavy.
Yeah.
So I could understand her short circuiting, being like, I rung my nigga bell. Here, nigga.
I was rude. I cursed. My ass is
I'm
fat.
in here fucking down.
The pussy has been delivered.
I'm in here fucking paint off.
You gone through your list, and it's like it's still not working. Scratch.
It was a great social experiment to see
Absolutely.
that. It was wonderful to see.
No, but also that goes into our larger conversation that we always think about.
And Sierra's not exempt either.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But talking about the baby mamas, you think yellow bone is what he like? Oh, woo. You think you're different because you're not black. He gonna do you just how he did them black bitches.
I would never do you like that. Yep, because he finna do you like this.
Tyson would hit him like
This.
but yeah, that was.
And watching men treat other women, like when I see like a dude, right, and he's treating women well, I'm like, yes, this is wonderful. Love it. If I see a man treating another woman poorly, nowhere in my mind is like, love that, need that. He would never do that to me.
I bet he'll be nice to me.
No.
And I think also with Love Island, which is why they probably need to just shut it down, because you saw somebody said they're going to shoot Janae in the street. Why would you unfollow such and such? I have my gun and I'm in Miami and you're next. Some shit like that. Something crazy in the comments. And they've been leaving comments.
That's
crazy
so
shit.
fucking insane.
Insane. They really need to just regroup. Ideally cancel it, but I know they're not going to because of the ratings. So like y'all need to regroup. Get some slurs checked. Get some real mental health evaluation. Let's get some different shit for next season because I know y'all gonna do it anyway. Right? But what's the point I was fucking making?
We have to talk about Sierra's Mykonos post.
Wait, before that, what was I saying?
I don't remember.
Fuck. What was I saying, y'all?
I just told you I don't.
I lost my entire fucking train of thought.
Here you go. No, hold on, I got you.
What were we talking about? It didn't work at all. Okay. So it's a social experiment. I got it. It's a social experiment. But these people are sleep deprived. They've been there for 6 weeks. What were you just doing?
My hands worked. It worked.
Oh, it did.
I was Hannibal Buress.
It did kind of work. Okay, you ate that. They're in this fucking sandy cheeks dome for 6 weeks.
Water.
It's like it's losing your mind. And it's one thing to see a bitch on Instagram getting something, but like the bitch is sleeping and sitting next to me getting her makeup done with more pancakes. And it's just like.
And you create the content then. Because my thing is like, if you're gonna be a villain, I don't like an underhanded villain. And I know this comes into me being chaotic and confrontational and all of those things. Because had it been me, bring another motherfucking pancake.
But she learned early that she could weaponize
flipping
her
all
tears
kinds
and
of shit
someone's
over.
going to entertain it. And that's when Olandria from day one should have been, I know why she didn't do it, which I understand, but she should have been like, hey girl, why are you crying? Like, this is too much, blah, blah, blah. But instead, which is what we do because it's a survival tactic, is coddle it.
Because if I'm anything other than coddly to you, I'm the big black mean.
And that's what ended up happening
bitch.
fucking anyway.
And that's what it was. I knew it was gonna happen when she was doing that. Oh, y'all need a real man shit, and Olandria was like, you ain't got to do all that. I knew from then that production was gonna start piecing Olandria. I don't think production counted on anybody being attracted to Olandria either. I think that production was just like, hot dark skinned girls, they'll be,
they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. We need, basically, I think they were trying to make another PPG. I think they were trying to make another Serena, Janae, and them. But I don't think they were trying to make another PPG.
I think they brought, black to the other black. Y'all will be black together.
Right.
The Taylor shit, they peeped whatever was happening. Okay, you say you want a country nigga. We're going to bring this nigga, especially for you.
And don't say nothing else.
And here.
But just like an evil alpha.
They always show their ass. But I think also what happened with even Olandria, no one, Olandria included, expected the white boy to fall for Olandria.
I did.
When
they were talking about them being young, and she was like, oh, you still got breast milk on you. He was like, I'm a grown-ass man. I've never had any breast milk anywhere. I'm grown. I'm a man.
I need that.
When he licked that foot, let me tell you something.
By the time, Nick Olandria had already been shipped to high hell by the foot lick. And that fed them.
It fed them, but it made me feel like Nick was playing a different game. I feel like Nick came in with the intention to play the game, but I think very hard and fast he started liking Olandria, because here's the thing about, as a person who has enjoyed her fair share of foot worship, you have to understand what that actually is. First of all, for all intents and purposes, bitch said, I don't want you kissing anybody that you're interested in. And instead of keeping your motherfucking soup coolers off this lady, you said, not only am I going to put her foot in my mouth, I'm going to lick the bottom of her foot. As she's been walking around on a beach all day. That nigga put the tip of his tongue on the arch of her foot. That nigga did a spell on that lady.
It's witchcraft.
He did the witchcraft on that lady.
Freaky as fuck. It was very freaky. And
it would have got me.
I wasn't.
Because I'd have been like, Sierra, your nigga took. It's took.
And again, Olandria played it safe. And then she still, again, if you come into the villa like, I love me a trapping ass dark skin, blah, blah. I don't want Zac Efron. I want me the trapping ass dark skin frying ass. And also her being from Alabama, I get her brain. I get the apprehensiveness to it. Can you imagine Nick down to Tuskegee when they play ball and parlay this October? Can you imagine his white ass down to the homecoming? She's like, I'm not bringing this white boy to Tuskegee. She wanted her nigga from Gamma Theta.
Listen, if Nick had licked the bottom of my foot like that, we would have went home. And I don't mean to one of the rooms in the villa. We're going home. I did what I came to do.
I bought that shit tooth and nail. And I wasn't, not saying I didn't buy Nick Olandria. I think it was just like, all right. And I buy it more and more each day. Not that I don't think they're a real couple. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I was like, Ace and Shelly, in game. I genuinely, and this is why I had to start watching this shit, and I thought it would be over when they got home. It's just beginning.
It's not going to be over until probably the top of next year.
No, literally. It's jam. I think Love Island has in such a chokehold. I was at the Beyonce concert when Ace and Shelly went home. I genuinely could not sleep well that night. And I'm like, I'm in too deep. So once Ace and Shelly, who are the only real couple that was in the villa, because Nick Olandria really got into it the last 3 episodes, really locked in. So I'm not saying they're not real, because I know it's what the people are saying.
No, but see, we're in different places, because when I say I shipped, I have a tweet to prove it. I shipped Nick and Olandria almost immediately. I'm a lover girl. I can peep when a nigga likes somebody. Immediately, I was like, he likes her.
I think I have been so locked in on Ace, because if I was in that villa, once I saw Ace, all right, y'all have a good time. This is good. I don't even need the whole 6 weeks. Thank you so much.
Ace is just such an evil little teddygram to me. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't.
For me, but I also enjoyed other parts of the show. I wasn't paying attention to Nick.
I was.
I was paying him.
Also, the fact that did you see somebody said that Nick speaks like he's governed by the rules of the Fae? Did you see that?
No.
So, do you know the rules of the Fae? They can't lie. They can mislead, but they can't verbally lie. And if you watch throughout the show, he is so intentional with the things that he responds to or says, or like he'll like distract when he doesn't want to like answer a question, which is just textbook manipulation, and we're like romanticizing it. Yeah. But like he literally, Sierra would be like, she was like, "Am I your dream girl?" And he was like, and then poured her a glass of wine.
I've had a dream.
And I know some girls, but like
another thing I wanted to say before we get, because we talked about Hood, we talked about this Nicolandria. I think the stands have gotten out of control, and even the Nicolandria, who I am a fan of, them Nicolandria stands are too crazy. And it's like, hey, I think it's a little bit, granted, parasocial, whatever, it's a little bit projecting of you want the white boy in your life, and it's gotten a little out of hand.
Who?
Not you.
Oh,
I'm saying the girl, like the like when it gets to. We're like right here. The stand pages are like here, and then like the super stands are like by the light.
And I have a level of detachment because
we have our own lives.
I'm not in the same age group as these people.
Right, we're having
like,
fun. They're getting their ideals from this, which is so scary. And they're not black, they're not American, they're not of age, so it's getting kind of out of control. When I made the braid tweet the other day, when I was saying like, oh, it's so funny they still have their braids in, because I would have been took my braids out as soon as we got there. LOL. You weird ass bitches. I thought a gay man tweeted this, blah blah. I'm saying I would have been ready to take them braids out. Yes, you keep your braids in for 9 weeks, and I'm not even here to call you a poor ass bitch. But that's not what I'm talking about. A braids for 6 weeks with curly human hair pieces that you had in slime,
on the beach,
water, whipped cream, white boy tears, hood of tears. I'm taking these braids out in the plane. Actually, I might just take a clipper and just shave my fucking head.
But you know what? Our platforms being so big on Twitter, especially like yours, I think you have like double or triple the followers that I have on Twitter. I can't wrap my brain around zooming out of like, cause something I said about Nicolandria, somebody from like the Netherlands was cussing me out. If you don't get your hinga-dinga-durga ass the fuck off my motherfucking
You using a goddamn VPN to watch Love Island USA.
You don't put your fucking clogs on and get the fuck on
them Nigerian girls who are hooded stands, I'm gonna touch your motherfucking hand when I say that.
With a napkin in between.
Get some help, bitch. They the worst ones. Those are the worst hood stands. The Nigerian girls. What's going on over there?
I would never give Elon Musk a 10. But if he figured out how to allow you to block a whole country like a location
and community,
I can't escape Hood of HQ. I'd be blocking every tweet that comes from that motherfucker. Literally, and
they honestly, and in the past 2 months, they're neck and neck with Barb's. And at least Barb's, while they are crazy, I have a level of understanding. Yeah, I have a level of understanding, because it's like, okay, you have years and more material.
You met this bitch 6 weeks ago.
You just met her June 3rd.
Listen, I made a tweet.
Get this one thing out, and then we gotta go.
Stop. I made a tweet about Onika, and I was fully prepared to get cussed out, and everyone was on my side. It was that fucking meme where the guy is like, the meme you be talking about, the guy.
With Homelander?
Yeah, Homelander. I was like, oh, everybody's on my side. This is great. I didn't get one person.
When she came for SZA, the tides turned.
Yeah, one person added her on my tweet and then immediately got blocked. If I'm talking nasty about somebody and I didn't add them,
Nikki blocked.
Don't fucking, come on.
But you did good. Good for you. Because they were focusing on it, because they can't really fight SZA with their usual talking points. They're like, yeah, fake freckles. And you
lie a lot.
You can't sing. It's like, no, because bitch got numbers. You created this ecosystem of one of the charts and numbers, and SZA has it. So y'all got to fight. And then Zach Campbell said something about her. So they had all their forces focusing on Zach Campbell, so they didn't have to worry about you.
Who is Zach Campbell? Oh, the dark-skinned boy?
Yeah, the one with like black women, him.
Oh, we got to go. Bye.
Bye.